In the world of cryptocurrency, the more useful a token or a coin is, the more utility it has, and of course, the more people want to buy it. And as you guys can see from this graph down here in the bottom right-hand side of the screen, it seems as though we've gone up, we've gone down, and we are on our way back up in none other than Paw Swap or Paw Chain. We're going to be talking about it in this video because they've actually got a lot of interesting stuff going on right now, including multi-chain capabilities that they're working on. So let's discuss it. If it sounds like something you're interested in, let's get started. What's up, everybody? As you can see, we got Paw Swap pulled up right here. This is the CoinMarketCap page, and we are first going to talk technicals. Then we're going to jump into their website and talk about what they're doing, the utility, and the potential for multi-chain capabilities, because honestly, if that's something that they can accomplish, if that's something that they can do well, PawChain is really going to see a lot of use, and PawChain could see a lot of growth moving forward. So first, let's discuss these technicals here. PawSwap, when it first came out, alright, it was very, very low in price. As you can see down here, way too many zeros, and roughly a 28 was the low. And then it shoots up, ripping roughly 30x higher to test these levels around here with way too many zeros and roughly a 9. Nearly a 30x increase in an extremely short period of time. Now, I will say this. I remember when Paw Swap Paw Chain, I think they're moving over to Paw Chain, right? Paw Swap Paw Chain was ripping higher in value, and a lot of it was getting a lot of attention on social media. Some of the Shiba Inu coin ecosystem team members really complaining and talking about Paw Swap Paw Chain, and it brought a lot of attention and a lot of buyers into Paw Chain here. And then, of course, profit taking ensued, and we started to go back down and really finding a major level of support after losing nearly 90% from these highs. But look what it's doing right now. It's currently on its way back up, and we need to discuss this because even from these levels here, we're talking major possibilities for gains. Possibilities for gains that go into the 3, 4, 5x realm to get back up to these highs right here, or even higher if, of course, it breaks through that level. So the technicals at the moment are looking very good. Yes, we're testing resistance. Yes, we bounced off and came back down. But if these resistance levels are broken, Paul could take off and hit new all-time highs. So let's give it a little bit of attention and figure out why it might be moving. Not just to do with the technicals, not just to do with the social media, but let's jump into its website. So if you guys are unfamiliar with how to navigate CoinMarketCap, you can simply come down here and click the official link to pull up their website. If you want to check the Etherscan data, you can click right here and see who holds it, what transfers are happening, and so on. But since I've already got their website pulled up, I'm just going to come to the top of the screen, pull their website up here, and this is what you see when you first open up. They've got their major statistics, over $141 million traded in Paw Chain so far. They've got 20 plus utilities connected to Paw Chain here, which is huge. We're going to go over a couple of these utilities in this video. 80 plus developers powering their innovation. That actually sounds pretty decentralized to me. I don't know where you find 80 developers, but that does sound decentralized. And then 10,000 plus holders right now. I believe the exact number is 10,100. And you know what? Let's just look at the exact number real quick. I think it's 10,153, but you can pull it up. 10,153 holders right there. And if you guys want a little bit more data on that, of course, you can scroll through and see all of these holders yourself. Figure out where you want to fit in. But I'm telling you right now, man, some of these guys that own a lot of Paw Swap are sitting on $100,000 plus in their portfolio, which is awesome to see anybody holding that type of cryptocurrency. So let's just scroll on down their website and see what's going on. You can explore the white paper. We're not going to jump into that much detail in this video. We're going to focus a little bit more on this Paw Chain multi-chain maestro. Okay, we're going to jump into that in a second, so I'm not going to spend too much time right now. But they're gearing up. They've got the revolutionizing payments with Paw Merchant out there. They have got Paw Swap out there, a DeFi exchange that you can jump into. And of course, it's a very efficient exchange, so they say. You can earn rewards by staking your Paw, seamlessly connect with diverse blockchains, and of course, governed by Paw holders. This is the decentralized authority here, or the DAO that they've got. And you know what? I am going to click on this really quick because they have no active proposals right now, but they have had a proposal in the past, which is interesting to see. Because, you know, Shiba Inu Coin claims that they've got a DAO, and Terraland Classic actually, you know, has an absolutely active DAO. So it is good to see that they have had some votes in the past, albeit just one vote that shows up right here. They have had some votes in the past with what to do with the fees and so on that they have there regarding the tokenomics of Paw Chain. So definitely check that out if you guys want to look at it a little bit more. You can easily find that there. Paw Club, embracing the digital frontier. That is coming soon. It is not yet here. Paw Academy, also coming here. They got ideas for content creators and so on to be able to use this Paw Academy. Now, what I want to focus on is back up at the top here. And then before we get there, look at their Certic audit. Okay, very few coins are able to do what Paw Chain has done with their Certic audit score here. 90 plus rating. Currently 91.59 overall rating. And as you guys can see, they are very well versed across the board. Code security gets a 92.8. Fundamental health gets an 85. Operational resilience gets a 96. Governance strength gets a 93. Market stability an 89. And community trust gets a 93. Guys, this is actually a very, very high score, putting them in the top 10th percentile of every cryptocurrency that has been audited by Certic. It's actually very impressive to see a score like this. Now, I'm not going to break this entirely down in this video. You guys can, of course, go out there and look at it in a little bit more detail if you would like. But nonetheless, this is a very strong score, highlighting a very, I would say, safe project if you do trust Certic's audits. Now, of course, if you want a little bit about their roadmap, they got the launch, they got the alpha releases, they've got Paw Club Initiation, which is a convergence of the metaverse, an academy, social media realms, and a flourishing NFT market platform. They've also got self-sustaining ecosystem on the horizon. Now, this is Paw Chain's transition to a community-led autonomy, showcasing decentralized power at its peak. Everybody moving towards that DAO governance. Everybody moving towards true decentralization there. Let's focus for a second, though, on this multi-chain activity that PawSwap is gearing up towards. So if you click Learn More here, it's going to pull you up to this page. I don't have any wallets connected or anything like that, so we're not going to be able to enter. We're not going to be able to do anything from here. But this is a very interesting idea of seamlessly integrating multiple blockchains and utilizing Paw Chain in order to do so. Some of the stuff that it says, Paw Chain at your fingertips, experience the robust features of Paw Chain, all seamlessly accessible from the convenience of your mobile device. Explore, transact, and connect on the go. Payment cards and hardware with Paw Merchant there. You got Paw Tech Interlink. Experience the power of interconnectivity as Paw Chain ensures seamless synergy across every groundbreaking Paw technology. Trusted blockchain connections. Paw Chain stands unyielding in its commitment to connect only with the elite audited blockchains, ensuring trust at every step and prioritizing security. Talking about security, you guys just saw the Certic audit there, and it does look very good. Compatible blockchains. Guys, you're talking about the big players here, man. Look at these names in compatible blockchains with PawSwap technology, or Paw Chain, right? I know it's going from PawSwap to Paw Chain, right? So you've got all of these blockchains that are going to be integrated, and PawSwap and Paw Chain is going to help you utilize all of that. So you can continue to go on and see all of the things that they've got going on for them. Universal reach, absolutely, with layer 1, 2, and 3 solutions coming, bringing all Paw utilities into one place. Payment systems, if you guys are into crypto merchants, burning dynamics, they are certified safe as reported by Certic, and so much more, moving towards that decentralized or truly decentralized nature with the autonomous DAO. You got a Paw scanner very similar to Etherscan and so on that's in the works there. But overall, PawChain seems to be building something or building towards something very big. Look, I'll be the first to admit, okay, I don't know if PawChain is going to be able to accomplish this multi-chain revolution in the blockchain space. If they do, okay, they should absolutely be worth more than the $10 million that they are currently worth. $10 million in the cryptocurrency game, it is a lot of money, but at the same time, it is still extremely small compared to a lot of the major projects that are out there. So with that being said, is it risky? Absolutely. And you guys can see by the graph right here that you experience major gains and major profit taking as well. Now, I don't know which direction Paw Swap PawChain is going to be going tomorrow, the next day, and so on. But if they continue to build, if they continue to grow, this $10 million market cap should absolutely grow as well. So I want to know what you guys think about PawChain, because I'm sure a lot of you have been in this community much longer than I have. Actually not. I don't own. I'm going to put it out there right now. I do not own any PawChain, any Paw Swap, or anything like that. I'm jumping into the community. The community has seemed overwhelmingly embracing, overwhelmingly open, and overwhelmingly respectful, just to say the absolute minimum for that. So I do want to say thank you guys very much for that. And, I feel good doing this video here, bringing some awareness to what's going on in Paw Swap PawChain. And, nobody knows the direction of a cryptocurrency. You don't know if it's going to go up in value. You don't know if it's going to go down in value. I know a lot of people have extremely high ambitions, but a $10 million market cap for something that could eventually mold and mend together multi-chain activity seems like a decent deal. So if you guys got anything additional to add down in the comments below, please make sure to do so. Enlighten us on everything that Paw Swap PawChain is doing. Enlighten us on everything that I missed in this video, because like I said, you guys probably know so much more than I do right now. And make sure to click that like button, all of that good stuff. And until the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.